Alrighty, so our next competitor representing the cruise ships, woo, Andrej Malic. Woo! All right, so before we get started, Andre, we're going to spin the wheel of celebrity fortune, okay? So we're going to find out who your celebrity mystery guest is. All right, ready? Spin the wheel, Rachel. Where does it land? Where does it land? Who are we getting? Who are we getting? Ah, Jigga and Beyonce.
Jay-Z and Beyonce. All right.
Okay, take it away.
All right, so welcome everybody. Welcome to Miami. Welcome to pool party. Is everybody ready to party? It's kind of a quiet crowd. Judges, please get some party atmosphere for you and your guests. So as she introduced me, my name is Andrej, and I'm going to be making some pool party drinks. First of all, I'm very excited, and it's a pleasure to serve some celebrity guests here. So I will be doing a drinks regarding to, since I'm a big fan, regarding to some news that I read about you and some things that I know you're going to enjoy. So for the Beyonce, I'm going to be making, because I know your favorite color is pink, and okay, so your favorite color is pink, and I know also you studied history, and I know also you love champagne, and you were even putting it in your hot tub, which I don't suggest to anybody. But you know, I'm going to be making a champagne drink by history, by Chinese history, and it's going to be called Pink Elixir. So I know you studied history, but I'm not sure how familiar you are with Chinese history. The legend says that the first Chinese emperor named Qin, the one who built the Great Wall of China, like I'm going to start building the drink right now, it's going to be 1 ounce of amazing Kettle One vodka. And Mr. Qin, he had everything. He built Great Wall of China. He's the one who united the Chinese nation. I'm going to be adding 5 spice Chinese bitters, compliments of my sweet liberty. And I will be adding a few more ingredients in the separate vessels for this drink. So it's going to be for you, Beyonce. And as we say, ladies first, so we're going to come to Mr. Jay-Z. So the legend says that Qin emperor had everything, but he was looking for immortality. So they believe that elixir of life, elixir of immortality exists somewhere in the Far East from China. So he sent numerous expeditions. One of them had 500 boys and 500 girls, led by a man named Chu Fu, and they never returned. The legend says that they discovered the Japan. So that's why I'm going to be adding a Junmai sake in this drink. It's going to be half an ounce of Junmai sake. And also I will be adding a butterfly pea flower syrup from the same region. It's going to be 1/4.
What is butterfly pea syrup?
Butterfly pea. It's a syrup made out of butterfly pea flower, which comes from the Asia, from Tibet and Nepal and these regions. And then in the other vessel, I'm going to prepare some Saint Germain, only 1/4 ounce. As well as half an ounce of lemon juice. So how's everybody feeling today? Is this a party or what, guys? Come on, give some noise. All right, and as a garnish for the pink elixir, I'm going to be throwing some orchids around. Whoever likes them, they're edible as well. And since I said everything is better with the champagne, so I will just add around 2 ounces of champagne with a splash here. And here you go. This is your drink. It's called the pink elixir. As the history said, unfortunately, Emperor Qin, in his search for the elixir, had a little dose of mercury in one of the elixirs they prepared for him, so he died in his 40s. I promise you there's no mercury inside, so please enjoy. It should be mixed together, yes.
5
Should be
minutes.
mixed together. So 5 minutes, thank you. So since Jay-Z, Mr. Jay-Z, I know you've been rapping about everything, spirit-wise, from tequilas to vodkas to champagnes and everything, but I never heard you rapping about rum, so I want to take you on a journey. The drink is called 3 Centuries Ago. So the journey is going to be not too far away, but it's going to be far away in the past. 3 centuries ago, in the age of piracy here in the Caribbean, there was one name that was bigger than any other names. Anybody knows who was the biggest pirate of that times? Blackbeard. So yes, Blackbeard. But not a lot of people know that Blackbeard actually started as a sailor in a Queen Anne's Royal Navy. So he captured later one of his own ships, renamed it to a Queen Anne's Revenge, and started looting the Caribbean all around. So all of the sailors, they were scared from him. They were looking around, trying to see if he's on the horizon. And he was also a very skillful captain, but he was very skillful, so he was chasing them around, and he was getting all of their gold. So I will be using a Goldschlager liquor for this drink, only 1/4 ounce. And since we're talking about the gold, the pirates, all the gold that they loot, what they were spending it on? Anybody? Rum, of course. Thank you very much. So unfortunately, at that time, they didn't have this amazing selection of rum, so I think our friend Blackbeard, Edward Teach, would be very happy with it. So I will be adding 1 ounce of Zacapa rum. And also for the Caribbean flavors, I will be adding pineapple juice, also 1/2 ounce. As well as 1/2 ounce of fresh lime juice. And 3/4 of coconut water. Also, I will add 1/2 ounce of velvet falernum.
Two minutes, Andrej.
Thank you so much.
What's the name of that drink?
So the drink is called 3 Centuries Ago. That's how the story starts. Yes, and as the legend says, also Blackbeard was infamous by he was lighting the fuses in his hair under his head so that everybody gets scared of him at that time. So that's why for the garnish for this drink, I will do a slightly burnt cinnamon stick. Still have time for another
1
answer.
minute.
Well, unfortunately, I don't like to touch anything that's going inside the drink with the hand, so I'm gonna have to do it like this. Here you go. This one is for you, John. And one thing for the last, because I was waiting for my punch kinda to achieve the dilution, so it's gonna be at the end instead of at the beginning. But I will serve you my high altitude punch, which is kind of celebration for the Zaccaparam, which is based on, together with the Campari pineapple juice, some cinnamon, and I should have had it before, but this is the final part now. Here you go, gentlemen, the high altitude punch. Thank you so much.
Awesome, man. Good job.
Thank
Andrej, thank you.
Julio, thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Judges might have some questions for you.
Yes,
and
please.
Then, after that, if we can.
As long as the time is not going. So it's a Zacapa with velvet falernum, pineapple juice, coconut water, fresh lime juice, and the Goldschlager cinnamon liqueur, which kind of just makes sense because it has tiny pieces of gold inside, and this is what they were looking for. This is what they were looking for at that time. Yeah, I'll just start cleaning up.